Hello, beautiful, and welcome to the Prosperous Mom. So, today I want to talk about 6 things that I've seen help support women coaches who are charging $10,000 and below for high end coaching offers to 10x their pricing, to 10x the investment to work with them. Because the difference between a $250,000 coaching offer and a $25,000 coaching offer is not bells and whistles. It's just $230,000 that one person decides is worth it to them. So how can you today, watching this video, 10x your coaching offer? Not just add random zeros to your coaching offer. That is fraud. You can go to jail for that. Not just double or triple your coaching offer price. That is also fraud. There needs to be a strategy involved that goes beyond how you feel about it, because when those feelings change, the price changes. Okay? So how do you what 6 things can support you outside of all the other things, okay, to really focus on up-leveling your pricing to match the lifestyle that you want, to match the impact you're making, to match how you show up in the world, the fullness of you, all the goodness of you, so that you fully step into your assignment and have all the support that the money can pay for, that the freedom can pay for, that the time can pay for, to be your best self in the world every day. What are those 6 things? My clients don't come to me because I'm on social media showing my Stripe accounts. That's never going to happen. What they come to me, one of the things they come to me for is because I have the audacity. I have the audacity to charge for the value of my work. And me doing that serves as a lighthouse to them, a beacon to them that says, hey, this is my permission to be the light God has called me to be in the world. I don't need anybody to come crown me the person who charges X. I can look at my skills, the work I do, my experiences, my training, my costs, my expenses, and everything I bring to this offer. All those 30 years of experience. I'm not going to dig a hole and bury them there. I'm going to bring them because I'm not starting here. I'm not climbing a ladder to promote myself. I'm starting here because I've already been there. And this is who God says I am. And I'm going to value that. That's the truth. So, what are the 6 things? The first one is mirror pricing. We need to eliminate mirror pricing. Mirror pricing is when you get into bed with your own wallet. So when you're creating your pricing and your high ticket coaching offers, you look at it and say, I don't know anybody who will pay $100,000 for this. You're not going to find anybody to pay $100,000 for a coaching offer if you're not selling a $100,000 coaching offer. That's the first step, okay? But when you look in the mirror and price based on how much money you have in your bank account, and some people have millions in their bank account and still will never pay for a $10,000 offer because that's too high for them, you can't base it based on that. It's based on what the client values most in her life. And when you align your high ticket coaching offer with the value the client aligns it with, you will have the people that want to work with you. It's a lighthouse. When you charge $10,000 for something that needs to be $250,000 and you go out there and share your message, the people who are willing to invest $250,000 will never hear your message because they're looking for a $250,000 coaching offer. They're not aligned with a $10K offer and they don't care about the discount. That $240,000 discount, the joke's on you. Has nothing to do with them. That's all you in the mirror. And then you ask your best friend, Susie, how much do you think I should price this? I've been selling my offer for $20,000. You think I should do 25? Then you ask the troll on social media who's like, you're too expensive. Oh, the troll said I'm too expensive. I should go down to 10K. I have a lot of women clients who come to me who say, I was working with this 8-figure coach and her associate coach told me to only charge $10,000. First of all, no coach should be telling anybody what to do. It's an invitation. Okay, we're not professors, but that's a whole different thing. That's the other thing. So as coaches, we invite our clients in to work with us based on the value that we're sharing in the world. And we don't have to convey the value. We just ask better questions. We share the message in line with that value, and they self-lead and decide, is this package for me? So no more mirror pricing, because that affects your judgment on how you see the offer and what you think your clients are seeing. Get out of bed with your clients' wallets. Stop rolling in bed with what you think they can afford or cannot afford, and break the mirror and throw it out. So that's number 1. Number 2 is module pricing. Coaches have now become professors, mentors, consultants, and strategists. And they don't have clients anymore. Now they have students, and they teach their students. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what your clients are expecting to get from you, and if that's the business that you're growing. But that's why this video is for women who are coaches. So if you're a coach, lean back from the whole module thing, because we're dancing in the moment with our clients. And in that dance, we have structures and systems in place. It's called a framework. It's called a methodology. It's called a signature system. And it's a skeleton and the framework for the work that we do with our clients, so that we don't box them into a model. We allow them to see possibility, and we work with them to co-create possibility. It is so windy right now. And we work with them to co-create possibility. So when you have models, what you're doing is you're attracting students. You're attracting people who say, oh, please teach me, because I don't know and you know everything, and you are up there and I'm down here, so I am going to come to your students and learn everything from you. Learning is a byproduct of the gifts our clients get when they work with us. It is not the gift that we're here to share with them. Learning is what they get as they develop their own capacity to be who God is calling them to be, based on the skills and expansion He's sharing through you. Okay? So we need to understand that once we partner with God and the Holy Spirit, we're not teachers. We're coaches. If you're a coach, if you're a teacher, this is separate. That's a different video for you. This is for coaches. So let's back away from modules, because what we're doing is saying, well, I have 30 modules, and these 30 modules are worth $10,000. No, what is the outcome and result you co-create with your clients worth? That is what we are charging for. The lifetime value of those outcomes and those results is what we're charging for. Okay? So that's the second thing, back away from models. And I go deeper into this in the video that's below, pricing and packaging high-end coaching offers for high-end coaching clients. It's in the link below. The third thing is impact versus volume. When I'm working with clients, they say things like, the reason why I'm charging 10K or 15K or 20K is because I can work with 100 people. I can have 100 people in my program, and I can support them in pods of 20 or 25 or whatever. But if I'm charging 250,000, I can only work with one person, so I'm not making any impact. I don't know who put out the lies in the coaching industry that impact is 1 million people, and when you work with only one person, you're not in a business, you're just having fun. Yeah, you're having fun, but it's impact. It's deeper impact, and that one person can impact millions of people. That one person can impact thousands of people. I work with coaches, so every coach I work with impacts hundreds of other people in their life, in their niche, whatever it is they're working in, their families, their relationships. So we need to stop thinking of impact as volume, because then we're just mass producing and creating catacombs with 50 people in a room, high-fiving off of each other. There's nothing wrong with it, but we don't need to confuse impact for volume, because then it creates challenges when we want to up-level and go to a $100,000 coaching offer or $50,000 coaching offer, and we say, oh, then I'm not going to make impact. You make deeper impact with that higher ticket offer, okay? Because you can go deeper with your clients. The third thing is, that's the third thing. The fourth thing we need to really look at is the lies. I work with a lot of clients who are spiritual life coaches, faith coaches, career coaches, sex coaches, sleep coaches, relationship coaches, and they say things to me like, well, Mimi, you know, on social media, all you hear about is money, and you see people's Stripe accounts and all of those things. So when I'm sharing information, messaging, or testimonials, I don't have monetary information to share. So I feel like I should charge less, because only business coaches can charge $250,000. That's bullshit. I charge more because of the intangible results that my clients get. And if you look at the video below, the pricing and packaging high-end coaching offer video, I go into the intangibles, some of the intangibles that my clients co-create with me, okay? And when I'm working with clients, I invite them to identify 25 tangible results, including money, directly or indirectly, and 100 intangible results. 100 intangible results. Because those intangible results are the subtle foundations for your messaging. That's what supports your client to remember herself, to remember who she is and who God says she is, and to remember the truth, and not base her life and her health or her relationship or her business on facts, because facts change, and the only thing that sets you free is the truth, because the truth is the truth, okay? And that's all it is. And when you partner with God and the Holy Spirit, you only focus on the truth, not the facts. The money changes every day, the sales change every day, the people change every day. The truth never changes, the truth. So that's the fourth thing. Like, don't fall for the lies that are on social media, wherever you get these lies from, because I don't know where they're coming from. Don't fall for them. Share the intangible results. Share, a lot of people want to take 5-week vacations. Share the health results. You know, when you receive financial freedom, or when you create financial freedom, it's when you realize how amazing everything else is, and it was never about the money. And what I do with clients is support them to know that before they create the money. All right? A love that is life is supposed to show up at your highest self. You can have all the money in the world and still want to kill yourself. So, intangibles rock. Focus on everything when you're sharing, especially if you're not a business coach. Especially, I'm a health coach. I'm a certified health coach in my other health coaching business. And I am able to attract more clients there because of my lifestyle, because of my health, because of how I move through the world in my divorce, in the autoimmune diseases and all the other things. And how I show up and be in the world is what attracts my clients to me. In my business coaching, it's the same thing. It's how I show up and be in the world, and it has nothing to do with my bank account or where I live or my lifestyle. So don't fall for the lies. The fifth thing that supports you to really up level and 10x the value of your work is don't pay too much attention to the frequently asked questions in the industry, because the industry doesn't police itself. All right? And if you do that, you're going to just create faster horses for your clients, not exponential results. Okay, frequently asked questions create faster horses. Focus on, this is a skill I learned as a trial lawyer. Focus on asking questions that should have been asked and haven't already been asked. Because when you create content or messaging around questions that should have been asked or haven't been asked yet, your client you blow her mind, because it's like, I didn't even know. Yeah, wow. That's a whole different perspective. That's why everything I've tried hasn't worked, because it's a horse. I needed a car. Exponential vision. All right? When you do that, the value to work with you, the value of 1 hour with you is 100x. And when you 100x the value of 1 hour with you, it becomes $10,000 for 1 hour with you. Why is your coaching offer for 10 months $10K? The next thing is, don't forget about your life. Don't bury your experiences, don't bury your skills, don't bury everything you've learned, because now you're a coach, you're a high ticket coach, and so you have to like steer step and go XYZ. No, you bring all of it with you and assign a dollar amount to every experience you've had in your life, including the divorce, including the multiple sclerosis diagnosis. Assign a dollar value to everything. Assign a dollar value to how you move through the thing. Assign a dollar value to every education degree that you've got in your life, okay? Assign, if it's your student loan number, use a student loan number. Assign a dollar value to every certification and training that you've ever had. Assign a dollar value to every skill you have. Then assign dollar values to your monthly rent or mortgage, your real estate bills, your computer bill, whatever it is, the real costs for doing business. And then add all of those up and see if they don't come to multiple 6 figures or multiple 7 figures. You know, one of the things that one of my coaches jokes about is that she said, Mimi, you know, when your mortgage is multiple 6 figures or 7 figures, you don't worry about making 6 figures. Then you realize, oh, well, that should be my monthly income. Okay, so add up all your bills, your expenses for your business, including your massage, because that's what's supposed to show up at your highest self, including the body work, whatever the things, the acupuncture, whatever it is that you're doing for self-care that's supposed to be your highest self. All of that is added in, and identify what is my monthly expense, real value expense, and then say, well, I want to sell this for 10K. My monthly expense is 100K. Do I lower it to shrink and fit a number, or do I increase the value to live my full abundant life? You get to choose that, and then allow the clients to self-select and come into the program, the package that they desire for themselves, because it's assigned to the value they're aligned with. Let me know how this lands for you, and let me know how you're going to use this to 10x your pricing today without just adding zeros, which is fraud, or doubling or tripling your price just like that. That's also fraud, without strategically really looking at it to see how it is. And then you can always feel into it after they've done these 6 things. But first, try these 6 things. Let me know how it works.